Hi, I'm Christy Spence with Go DIY, and in this area we have the Kentucky Derby. Happens once a year, first Saturday in May. This year's a little different because of COVID-19. So I'm going to show you how to make a derby hat for all the derby parties that are out there on a super tight budget with very little resources. And the main ingredient, you guessed it, face masks. So to start, I picked up this cute little floppy garden hat literally at the Dollar Tree for $1. And then I took off the little ribbon that came with it. I had some scrap ribbon around, so I just used a little hot glue, put that on there, and that's what we're going to start with. Now, what are we going to do with the face masks? I'm so glad you asked. We're literally going to make flowers for our derby hat out of these face masks. Super, super easy. First, I'm just going to fold face mask in half. And for this one, I think I'm going to actually just pop these off. And then I'm going to just fold it on top of itself a couple of times. And you can use hot glue, but hot glue can get kind of heavy. And if you're going to be wearing this hat, you don't want it falling off or giving you a headache. So I'm just going to staple these. So this will be one petal. And of course, thanks to some TV magic, I have already done these. So we are going to pull these off. Now here's where I probably will use the glue gun and just put a little dab here. Now you can use just a clothespin to hold these together. Maybe if you're in your garage or workshop, you could use a clamp. But I'm going to do these in twos. And I've literally just grabbed whatever embellishments I could find in shoe boxes, in closets. I even found some of these scrap flowers and then just glued a little plastic rhinestone that I found. And you may want to do buttons. I also found a bunch of little feathers and some tulle. I think I'm going to make good use out of all of it here. So while these are drying up that glue, let's go ahead and do something funky with this tulle. Now, when I found this, I believe this was supposed to be a little tulle tutu or something my daughter was making. So they were already cut up, and I'm going to actually just take advantage of that. I'm not going to do anything crazy hard there. I'm just going to loop the scraps that I have. If you have a whole spool of tulle, then you can just cut it up however you want. And this is your derby hat. It's going to go with whatever outfit you have. So you can get as elaborate or as simple as you want. I don't know. I think that looks good. So for this, I think I'm going to use just some wire. This is crafting wire I had. I think I've had this wire for probably 10 years. And apparently I had never used it. All right, I'm just going to wrap that around there a few times. Clip that off. I think that'll look good. So I'll probably just pin that in place for now. Lord knows I change my mind all the time. Sweet. And then I had just, what, 3-4 pieces of green. And since I'm doing a flower here out of the face mask, maybe I'll just add these to mimic greenery. Some leaves, some tulle leaves. Who knows? I have one glittery one. That'll do. I can use that too. Alrighty. Same thing. I'm just going to wire this up. Don't make it any harder than it is. You don't have to give it a whole lot of thought. You wear it one time. And the great thing is, all this stuff, if you're gluing or using wire, you just pop it off and use the same hat next year. I think I'm going to do it like this. Yeah. Same thing, just going to pin it in place for now. And then what I'll probably do is just add a little bit of glue rather than keep adding glue over and over and over again, and it piles up, and then you have a 5-pound glob of hot glue sitting on top of your head. And then in the Louisville, Kentucky area, I think this year it's supposed to be close to 90, so then later that glue starts to melt, and yeah, that can be a whole thing. Alrighty, I think we have a really super good start. Now, if these are about done, yeah, I'm just going to glue those 3 sections together now. Boop. And let's see. Since I'm in the workshop, I'm using a real clamp. There. Love it. Boop, 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 boop. Can y'all see that coming together? What? So, I'm just going, once I have my flower done, I'm just going to glue it there. I think I'm going to add maybe a few feathers. Oh yeah, absolutely. What? It's going to be amazing. And then maybe some embellishments here in the middle. So, I've already put one together. I can't wait to show you this. We're going to let that glue set. And let me show you what one of these looks like when it's completely done. Again, this is a derby mask, or derby. This is a derby hat. It's going to cost you, should cost you less than $5 because you're using a dollar store hat, just whatever you can find around the house, the garage, the workshop, and your storage closets. You could actually even take an old sheet and shred it in strips and then fold those over and make yourself like a ribbon like this. So we're using things from around the house and of course these face masks that are going to make amazing flowers. And you're going to be able to go to your derby party looking so amazing. What do you think? This is the one I made earlier. And on this one, I actually left the tags on, or the ear elastic on. And that way, should you and your friends be out and about, you move to another party, you've had a couple of mint juleps, but you forgot your face mask, just pop one of them off of your hat. Ta-da! And you've got your face masks, you're socially responsible, but you still look amazing. And of course, I had to make a cute little accent purse to go with this one. And I already did for this one here. Look at that. I even used one of my little feathers. So I know some of y'all are rolling your eyes and laughing, but you don't know, Jennifer Lawrence could be watching this and she could be freaking out because she doesn't know what she's going to wear to the Brown party. Now you know. I'm Christy Spence with Go DIY, and now that I've shown you how to make your own face mask derby hat, go do it yourself.